Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are tuned in to another edition of the Sports Shop 27. I'm your host, Jermaine Colter. And to my far right, we got Kevin Johnson, KJ. And in the middle, today's special guest, we have former Clemson defensive back,
right, man,
Jacksonville Jaguar,
come on, man,
Atlanta Falcon.
That's right, man.
Jamaal Fudge.
Jamaal Fudge, yeah, here, baby, in the house.
What it is, Sports Shop.
What's going on, man? We're glad to have you on the show today, man. For the people that don't know you, let them know where you're from and a little bit about your background.
Yeah, man, from Jacksonville, Florida. Duval.
Oh, okay, Duval.
Yeah.
Right. That's what it is. Yeah,
the home of Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne, baby.
Okay.
Say no more then. For real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Up,
so let the people know, a little bit about, your background, your family, where you came from, and how you got started with football.
Yeah, man. Born and raised Jacksonville. Mom, 3 brothers. So just stayed in sports, stayed active. Just seeing my uncle go to college. My brother play high school football. Just trying to do what they do. Emulate what they got. So Spot Warner, my cousin came to snatch me up because he needed somebody, I was 11 years old playing with a 13-year-old, so it kind of took off from there.
Okay.
High school, I did my thing in high school and had a choice between Clemson, Arkansas, Indiana, and didn't want to go too far past, Alabama and all that. So Clemson was the best choice. Yeah,
okay.
Family can drive, good weather, all that. So family too. KJ was my host, so that played a big factor into it.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool. I didn't know that. All right. So what age did you start playing?
I played I started off in baseball. I didn't play football until I was about 11.
Okay.
Played like 2 years in high school and playing ever since 11, it's been nonstop. Baseball and football. Then once I got to high school, just focused mainly on football.
What was your position in baseball at the time?
Catcher and outfield.
Okay, that was the same for me. So
little gun.
You batted high or in the mid part of the lineup?
When I was little, I used to get hit. High school, I couldn't catch up to that speed, man. I was just a base runner.
Okay, cool. All right.
Tell them about that curveball though, for real. You gotta look out, man.
Hey, look like it's coming at you, man.
Yeah. The most definitely the weirdest pitch to hit ever.
Yeah, because I done seen a couple of people get hit by that baseball, man. It ain't perfect.
It don't feel good either.
No, it doesn't.
It's gonna last about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
For real, man.
Yeah.
So hey, you started playing defensive back in middle school or what?
No, actually, man, I was like a quarterback. I really didn't play. Yeah, I was quarterback growing up. Then got moved to defense because the guys we had out there couldn't cut it. So it just kind of took off for me. And once I got out there, I gained a little confidence. Playing, always played up, so that helped out. Never played, with my age level until I got, I would say like 9th grade.
That's what was good.
Yeah, so always playing up. I think that played a big factor into it too.
So your brothers, they older than you or what?
Yeah, I got one brother older, one brother younger. My oldest brother, he's 4 years older than me. My youngest, 6 years younger. So we stayed in the sports. Had Madden tournaments in the house with Tecmo Bowl tournaments. EA Sports. Playing NCAA.
That's it, man.
Wrestling, had a fake belt. Everything was
about
there
you go.
Belt.
Okay. Yep.
For real, man.
What's going on, Butler? John
What's
B.
up?
Butler.
What's up, man?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh man. So you played quarterback. What was that like, man? Did you like playing quarterback?
Oh yeah, man, I love playing quarterback. Just able to run the offense. The team go as you go. When you need that play, you're gonna bet on yourself to make that play.
There you go.
So what you rather? You rather pass it or run? Use a running quarterback, or you do a little bit of both, or what?
I was dual threat, but I got a gun now, so
okay.
I got a gun now, so yeah. But I was pretty solid. I got discovered as a quarterback in part one. We taking a break. Like middle practice break. I'm out there throwing the ball, and the coach turn around like, "Hey man, y'all see that?" So him seeing me throwing the ball like 30, 40 yards, as an 11, 12-year-old, turn some heads, that kind of helped me out.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I see when you got to high school, Ed White High School. That's where you went to,
right? White, the Commanders.
Yeah, man. I see you had like 81 tackles and 9 interceptions, man. Hey, you putting in some work now.
Hey, yeah, man. I was the ball found me.
Dang.
Blessed to be on a good defense who got pressure. And anytime the ball came my way, good things happen.
Yeah. I know you had to have a good defensive back coach too. So who was that? The skills.
Man, really it started from part one, just having that foundation. My cousin Rod, he was my first DB coach, and I kind of laid the foundation. Then as I got to high school, Coach Dubisky, was my DB coach, and he didn't really know too much, but he could teach the basics, and I can add my skill set to kind of take it to the next level. But having like I said, a great D line, former Eric Sampson, my Clemson teammate, was a high school teammate as well. So having a guy like that on defense, that made it real easy for me.
Wow, that's what's up.
All right. So did you your senior year? How many schools were looking at you, and did you play in your Florida Georgia game?
Man, like I said, it was only those 3 schools: Clemson, Indiana, Arkansas. Ohio State came to the school, and I was bench pressing. As he came to the bench, in high school they kind of docked up your stats. Say you're 6 foot, 190 is the standard. So the guy came over, was like, "Hey, stand up." He's like, "Hey man, you ain't no 6 foot." And he was like, "All right, you can go ahead and go back to business." I was like, "Oh man, so they really on that."
Yeah,
so that was that gave him some extra motivation to go out there and do my thing.
Yeah, that's what made you a hard hitter, I think, man.
Man, I wasn't even a hitter in high school.
Oh, what?
I wasn't a hitter. It took over in college when you got a guy like Todd McClinton coming to run you over. You got to make a decision. You can't funk out in front of the coaches when you just got there. So you got to make a business decision. And as it happened, it felt good.
Yeah,
it felt good.
Yeah, I know it did. It looked good too. Sure, man. So yeah, that's what's up, man. So do you take any visits?
I visited Indiana. That was my only visit. I visited Indiana. I grew up a Florida State fan, and they ain't recruit me, so I figured I'd go somewhere that can beat them.
There you go.
I had a high school teammate that went there. He took me down to the school with him. The coaches want to check you out. But as I got there, it was more, they want to holler at him. And I was just, a +1. So that, I'm like, hey man, I grew up idolizing Florida State and everybody that came through there. Like if I had a chance to play against them, that's why Clemson made it an easy choice.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Cool. Hey, who recruited you though?
Coach Stock, Rick Stockstill.
Coach Stockstill.
the smoothest guy I know, man.
Yeah. So let me ask. So let me ask. When you get to Clemson, like who was the teammate that took you under the wing?
Man, it was just a group effort, man. You had KJ, Brian Mance, Charles Hayfley. That was my guy, man. I was
smart player.
Packing in the car to drive back to Florida with him. We 6 deep in the small car. Looked out for everybody, but it was a group effort in that DB room, man. We was family, man.
That's what's up, man.
Good, man.
What's up?
So talk about basically like you played safety or you played corner.
Started off as a corner, then we had a couple guys.
Yeah, that's what the show did.
Got kicked out the team for grades and things like that. So they need somebody to make the move, and I was like, man, I'll do it. Anything to help the team out. Yeah. Turned out to be a good move because the guys who was right there with me, one went first round, one went early second round. So it was a great decision for me, not to be in that shadow, to have my own light.
Yeah.
You was doing. I think you were doing like strong safety, rover.
Yeah, started rover and moved to strong safety. Man, I think we had a different DB coach every year I was there.
For real? Wow. Didn't know that. Yeah. So talk about that transition from playing on the island to going to safety. Talk about compare the two and which one felt better for you. You said just now the safety was a better fit for you. Yeah, let the people know why you felt safety was a better fit for you.
I like corner. Because it's just you and that one person. You only got so much of the field to worry about. Yeah. But you go to safety, but at corner, if you got that speed like with Troy Williamson, then you got to be on your A game. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you still gonna have help at safety. It's pretty much just you the guy, the last resort. If you can't do it, then it's six.
There you go.
Having all that space, you got to know how to take proper angles. Just be attention to detail. And you just got to know a lot of assignments. And I think, just being in that space, able to kind of use my athletic ability, instinct, safety kind of fit me well with the natural, playmaking and tackling abilities.
Yeah. Hey, which coverage that you was comfortable in? Like when they call that coverage, I know it was like cover 2 for me because I like jamming, putting somebody on their back. You know what I mean?
I would say either cover 4 or robber technique. Somewhere I can kind of sit or come downhill and spot a quarterback and shoot my shot.
Yeah.
But when I'm in cover 2, if I know my corner gonna get that jam, I can get deep. If that ball coming, I can go either make the hit or make the pick. So
that's right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the money ball right there. That pick.
Oh yeah.
Real.
Yes, sir. So what were some of your favorite games, some of your favorite moments playing at Clemson? You guys played, just like you said, against Florida State. You guys played against Miami, played against Georgia Tech. You had a lot of good competition during that era of football. Yeah, so every week you had to bring it. So talk about that a little bit.
I would say
what's up, E. Coleman?
Favorite game? And my brother, right? Hey, that's roommate right there. That's my roommate.
Right.
Favorite game, I would say the Virginia game. I had a record, 20 tackles, that game. I had a few that year, like 20, 17. Man, I was just, the defense we was in allowed me to just kind of run around and make plays.
Yeah.
Against Virginia, I had the game saving hit on Heath Miller in the end zone.
That's right.
Which helped us get overtime. And Youngblood caught that game winning fade ball over there.
Yep.
I would say that Virginia game was the best. And just yeah.
That's what's up, man. Hey, it's taking you back, ain't it?
Yeah. Get into that moment, man.
Yeah. So go ahead, KJ.
Who was the hardest quarterback you think you had to face?
Hardest quarterback?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Or
I was ACC was loaded.
Yeah, it was, man. Yeah.
You had Phillip Rivers, you had Matt Schaub. We played against Cliff Kingsbury.
Okay.
And they had Wes Welker and everybody at Texas Tech.
Yep.
In the bowl game, we got blew out.
Tangerine Bowl.
Yeah, Tangerine Bowl. Just the ACC was loaded, man. I can't name all the quarterbacks, but it was loaded. With the quarterbacks back then.
Matt Ryan.
Yeah, Matt Ryan. Another one I played against. Wake Forest has Corey Randolph. Some reason we couldn't beat Wake Forest at Wake. Just playing that environment. Yeah, we lost twice up in Wake.
Wow.
During my time there.
Yeah, I know Gaines Adams. He ran one back too.
Yeah.
The same game you talking about?
Yeah, no, that was actually the year after me when he think that fumble or the field goal or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay. See Coleman cutting up on them.
Yeah.
So,
he helped me out.
who was the toughest receiver to guard during your tenure at Clemson in the ACC?
Man,
Had nice combination.
Calvin Johnson made his name against us. He came. I think that was his freshman year. He came out, had 3-4 touchdowns on us, man. But the hardest receiver, man, I would say a guy like Jericho Colter used to eat us up. Used to get loose. Man, you said Georgia Tech had number 6. I forget his name.
Watkins?
Kelly something.
Kelly Campbell?
Yeah.
Kelly Campbell.
No, not Kelly Campbell.
Not Kelly Campbell?
Yeah, he's around my time.
Oh, okay.
It must be Watkins or something. I don't know.
But Georgia Tech kept some playing against Vernon Davis. That was a different animal. Yeah, a different animal.
At Maryland, right?
Yeah, Maryland, a guy who's that big, can run that fast. That presented a challenge.
Yeah, it does.
What was it like sticking him going across the middle? Because you had safety. If he get across the linebacker, you the last line of defense.
Yeah, we more so kind of doubled him. I always put a linebacker to kind of chuck him in shadow. Yeah, and kind of play up the top. Yeah.
Okay.
Because we had good corners back then, so we can use the safeties in a different way.
Okay.
By guys like a Ty Hill or Justin Miller, kind of hold down the outside.
Mm-hmm. That's right, man. Yeah, I had good communication back there, man. I seen that,
So definitely having Travis Pugh TP back there, was a big help. He was back there with me pretty much my whole time there.
Yeah.
Another headhunter.
Yeah.
Go ahead, KJ.
Hey, you got to tell them about them summer workouts too, man. How hard.
Oh man, that was
people are always looking forward to the games. You know what I'm saying? But you got to put in that work too. So them summer workouts, man. Coach Basson, man. We out there running them stadiums. We running hills, man. So many different things. 12-minute run, 300-yard shadow. Oh my God, man! Make your whole body tighten up.
Back locking up. That 8.5-minute mile you got to make. Man, I was fortunate enough to, power hour. I was fortunate enough to not have to go through that my freshman year. Because I was that emergency corner, so I got out of those workouts.
Yeah, me too.
Guys throwing up, got to push trucks up the hill, things like that. I was able to sleep in while they getting up early and got to go work out. But the mat drills, those weren't no joke. One time we did it in the snow, the ground was froze. Yeah, that's the time we boycotted. We sat in the locker room and boycotted mat drills.
Did it work?
It worked for about 45 minutes.
Y'all just let temperature drop on you. That's all.
Yeah, let the ground thaw out. Hey, Coach Bow ended up coming in there. Raising sand, and we end up going out there to finish the mat drill.
For real.
Okay.
Good stories.
Yeah, man. So at your tenure at Clemson, how many bowl games did you participate in?
Once I was there 5.
Yeah.
4 bowl games because the year we had to fight against South Carolina, we lost our bowl game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what year was that? That was a Gator. What bowl was that you were supposed to play in that y'all didn't go?
We didn't even know. We didn't even get selected for anything. Just after that fight, they just decided to not have a bowl game.
Yeah.
Because of our actions.
Next year. Yeah.
So the next year y'all played Tennessee in the Peach Bowl, correct?
No, I don't think so.
Might have been the year before that. The year before that was no, yeah, you're right. Yeah, ended up playing Tennessee in the Peach Bowl with Casey Clausen.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, before that, you had the Humanitarian Bowl, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about the Humanitarian Bowl a little bit. Here we go. This is the best part of the segment right here. So legend has that you went on another route while everybody was going on their snowmobile, and you went off. I guess you couldn't keep up or whatever. You went off. You got lost.
About to get it, though.
Yeah.
So I want to hear your version of the story.
Yeah, man, we on a snowmobile trip up in Idaho. So as we going, the guy was like, make sure the flags stay to the right of the snowmobile. So I'm kind of in the back. So as I'm riding, I see people. It's like 3 people. Then as they keep riding, they take off. I'm still seeing the flags, so I'm following the flags. All right. So I guess they must have like bent the left to the U-turn. So, but I didn't see it. So I'm still going, like I'm still seeing the flag. So I'm thinking I'm going the right way. Wow. Then the flag started to end. So I'm like, oh, hold on. I ain't seeing no flags. So I stopped, I listened. Man, you don't hear nothing. It ain't no birds chirping, no wind. You don't hear no snowmobiles. Woo. It's just quiet. So I panic. I'm like, so I gun it. I go forward. Like, let me see if I see another trail. I don't see that. So I tried to turn the snowmobile around. So as I'm turning around, it gets stuck. So as I'm gunning it, trying to get it out, it's just sinking lower and lower and lower. Ooh. I'm like, oh man.
Wow, man.
So I take the helmet off. I throw the helmet in the snow. I just stop and listen just to see if I can hear a snowmobile from any direction. Yeah, really. I ain't hearing that. So at that time, so I just started jogging back where I just came from. I know I just came from this way. So let me head back. So I just started jogging back. Got tired. I probably was out there for about at least 45 minutes to an hour.
Wow.
Just silence. And a guy on the snowmobile came up. He's like, hey, you Jamaal? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, who the hell else I'm gonna be?
Shoot. So all this is going on. What do you think? Are you panicking? Are you like, this is my last? This is it? Like, I can't believe I got the Clemson got stuck here and this how I'm going out. What you thinking?
In my head, I'm like, man, I got to get back. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get back, but I got to get back. I'm gonna stay on this trail. I'm just gonna ride this trail. Like, as every now and then you stop to make sure you don't hear nothing coming, no wolves or what. I don't know what they got. So I'm just stopping just to check. I hear something. I don't hear nothing. I'm keep running, and that guy pulled up, man. I was so thankful. But luckily I had on I was layered up.
Okay.
So I was good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Then that adrenaline kick in, so it warm you up.
Okay. So when you get back to the bus or to the hotel or the banquet, what was the word? What people saying?
Man, I first got back, it was just glad to see me. You know, and that's like the long I'm back, then the stories start to fly in. Like, dang, Fudge, boy, I thought you were dead. Like, such and such, they seen you go off the cliff. Like, what? Like, yeah, man, I saw Fudge go off the cliff and I saw smoke. I'm like, what? And you ain't turn around to help. You ain't turn around to come help, come check.
Dang.
Yeah, but so all kind of stories flying in. And, it was a few guys, that refused to leave and go back.
What? They refused to go back?
Yeah, like refused to go back to the hotel.
Oh yeah, that's
it's
good.
Like, we can't leave a man out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was love when I got back, man. But that story followed me, throughout my whole time. Hey, they ain't going nowhere. That's legendary right there.
Yeah, for real, man. For real.
Yes, sir. So when I got some, go ahead, KJ.
Oh no, I was looking at what he was saying. He's saying a lot of things.
Yeah. That's his roommate. There you go, right here. Look, I'm still telling.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna get into a clip for that 2005 defense that you guys played with, and hopefully it bring back some good memories, man. Go ahead and check it out now, okay?
Definitely.
Following the timeout. They throw out the flat, and that one's going nowhere. A nice open field stick out on 3rd and 9. Walsh it across the middle. Ryan Moore made the catch, but it's nowhere near the first down. That should bring out the Wright's getting some pressure. Down goes again. That is the 3rd sack of the day by the Clemson defense line. Worried about right now. The landing might have been worse than the hit. Field. Late fake to Moss. Wright's in trouble. There's another sack for Clemson. That's it, fourth of the day. Miami by 10. Jones Taylor on the call. On the carry. He's going nowhere. Trey Tate, early this week in his news conference, Tommy Biden said, one thing my daddy did tell me, if you don't make noise against Miami with your fans, you're not going to mess them up too much. He needs some noise in Death Valley this week. I think he's getting it right now. He said, you've got the 12th man up there. You need to use it. The draw sweep. Stop for no gain. Anthony Waters, the middle linebacker. The clock winds down to 2:45 and counting. Here come the fans again.
If you're Miami, all you need is a couple of first downs, but I don't think you're going to get it on the ground. And you can't throw the ball with Kyle Wright.
Not this time. Nowhere to run again. Maybe you pick up a 2 or 3, but it's third down and long. You'll know in a minute whether or not Clemson will have a chance to get their hands back on the football. Here comes the blitz. Right, it hit and run inside the 15. Punting situation for Brian Monroe from his own goal line upcoming. A frenzied full house at Memorial Stadium. This part of South Carolina is about to shift. It's moving up here.
And it's allotted. It has been all day on the sideline.
Yes, sir. So you guys was out there headhunting that Saturday, huh?
Oh yeah.
I had about a good 6 or 7 sacks on that quarterback, man. I know he went home sore.
Yeah, great coverage in the back end, man. The D-line did their thing that game. D-line and linebackers.
That's what's up, man.
Talk about the intensity of that game before it started. You know, you guys on national TV playing against the Hurricanes. You know, you at home. Talk about the excitement at Memorial Stadium during that time.
Man, you know, the atmosphere is just electric. You know, as soon as they announce, you know, this is Miami week, you know, the city, you know, they go crazy. You know, everybody's out just everywhere. That's all they're talking about, Miami. You know, as you get there, you know, Thursday and Friday and, you know, everything just get hyped. See those Phantom RVs pulling up, you know, see that parking lot packed, people out there. You just, what? Very crump. Very crump.
Yeah.
Well, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
That experience of getting on that bus and driving to that hill, man. They hanging on that van, wasting the beer on the van. Hey, did that police escort? Get out that bus, man, and in 25 seconds.
Tell you, man. Hey, even when you get round the rock, they pushing you. They drink, man. I'm telling you.
Everybody trying to get to the front. Everybody trying to get to the front.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, man. It's an awesome feeling, man. It's hard to explain being out there and that crowd is so loud. You can barely get the plays sometimes, man. So, you know, we practice all week with loud noise. You know what I mean? So you kind of adjust to the game.
You had those speakers blasting.
Yeah,
man, just that environment, man. You come down, you come out the hill, that cannon go off. You see balloons. You look up, you know, just to see an orange. You know, everybody just screaming. Then that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 come.
Yeah,
hey, it's a wrap, man.
Boy, I miss it, man. I miss
For
it.
real.
Yeah.
T. Billy.
What's good, Billy?
What's up? What's up, man? Cool.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. So, talk about going into the draft. Did you play in the Senior Bowl?
No Senior Bowl. I didn't get invited to nothing, man. You know, I was undrafted free agent.
Okay.
I felt that the stats was there, but I'm a little vertically challenged, so that's a knock against me.
Yeah,
But once I got my opportunity, I made the most of it. Was able to play 4 years, be vested, so that was real big, man.
Yeah.
Great. You started out with Jacksonville, correct?
Yeah, started up with Jacksonville. That was really the only team that came and worked me out, throughout the whole process. And the coach just kept coming back. He said he saw something in me, and I'm glad he saw something and took that chance on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's your hometown.
Oh yeah,
exactly. You back home, you get to play in front of the home crowd. How did that feel, man?
Man, it was love, man. We had a few guys who was from that city played on the team. Rasheed Matthews, a local kid who was drafted by the Jaguars.
Congratulations.
Just coming to that team,
right?
Yep, Bethune-Cookman.
Yep.
Cool.
I call him the mayor of Volusia County.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just coming to that atmosphere, guys like Donovan Darius, Deion Grant, Fred Taylor, Mike Peterson, you had John Henderson, Marcus Stroud, just coming and then coming in with Maurice Jones-Drew.
I was about to say,
man, that was a great experience, man. Just you see the guys on TV, but actually, play with them and play against them. Just see their abilities every day. Man, it's a great experience.
Dang, that's what's up, man.
What was it like playing with David Gerard at quarterback? He was your quarterback when you got there, right?
Man, that dude is a tank, man. When I say tank, like he just solid top to be like a Greg Jones of the quarterbacks.
What?
That dude he just solid, man. But that was a great playing with Dave. I think it's 2007. That was one of the best years in Jaguars history.
Yeah.
Playoff run. Went to Pittsburgh, beat Pittsburgh twice in Pittsburgh.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, that ain't easy, baby.
At all. Then end up running that undefeated Patriots team. And that kind of killed us right there.
Yeah. Brady, baby.
So Randy Moss was on that team, right?
Yeah, Moss, Welker. They was loaded. I think
Talk about
Lawrence Maroney was their running back. I think right there.
From Minnesota, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the Randy Moss, talk about watching him close up in person, man. I think the second best receiver of all time next to Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice,
Yeah. I put Jerry Rice number one. I'm Niners fans. Jerry number one in my book.
Yeah.
But just seeing Randy Moss and how excuse me, you just got a game plan. When they say Moss, like, hey, the game plan go towards him. It's like we're gonna double Moss.
Triple.
And when they did that, other guys like Wes Welker was just eating, and they just
underneath.
But you got to pick your poison. You double
exactly.
You somewhere else, and you go single high and you go deep.
And that's how Brady do. He go hit his check downs. That's it.
But it was a great game. We didn't get blew out. We lost the game, but we made it competitive.
Yeah. I gave him a challenge. That's what's up.
Who was the toughest running back to tackle during that time?
I'm gonna say Maurice Jones-Drew, man. Like that, just trying to tackle the guy in practice. Man, the dude legs is just thick like a little bowling ball. Like everything is short and compact.
Yeah.
Like his pants had to be specially made.
Wow.
Because he's a short guy with thick trunks. So he had to get special jeans made and stuff like that. The one time I tackled him in the scrimmage, it was a solid hit. He didn't move, he didn't go down. I ended up with a stinger. So just tackling him and thumping him every day was a constant battle, and I would say Adrian Peterson. AP, Steven Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Man, LaDainian Thomas is just quick. So that's like you got to game tackle that dude, man.
You're right. Yeah. He should just ask what it was like playing against Tom Brady.
Man, it was funny. I got through in the game late. My rookie year against Tom Brady. As soon as I came out there, like we made eye contact. He automatically identified where I was going. And tight end ran a little corner route. He helped me out and he threw it. Like when I went to make the tackle, I don't know why I looked back. When I looked back, you know, he looking at me and I can see him laughing, like kind of nodding his head, like, they really be identifying and, you know, making those checks. But like when Peyton Manning make those checks at the line, man, it's legit.
Yeah, man. They study film though. They study, you know what I mean? They know they see everything before it starts.
Then when they see that number they're not used to seeing out there, they automatically coming your way.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it tough, because you nervous, you thinking ahead, man, please don't let me mess up. Please don't let me mess up. You know, try to think of the call. If they motion, you gotta adjust, and you just think of so many things. You gotta get a call. You gotta do this, man. You just so much running in your head. You hear the crowd, but you know. But as you get into it, you know that adrenaline go away. You kind of focus and get that tunnel vision. Then you kind of settle down. But when you first get in that game, man, it's nerves, man. Because you know the camera's on you. You know, film come up. Hey, you don't want to watch film if you that guy who loafing missing bad tackles. You just want to skip that film. So I was just like, hey man, hey, come on, you got this. You got to talk yourself up.
I hear you. Yep. Yeah. So go ahead, KJ.
So from there you went to the Falcons, man.
You
know, so how was that?
Fortunate, Mike Smith, my D coordinator in Jacksonville, got the head coaching job. Brought me along, man. The same staff I had in Jacksonville was now in Atlanta. So it brought some familiarity, allowed me to, you know, get those extra years in to be vested. But just playing in that city, that was a different experience. Every game, you know, the people of Atlanta, they showing up, you know, they selling out for their team. You know, they diehard fans, man. So then you look in the crowd, you see the celebrities and everything. Just that atmosphere was just electric, man.
Yep. That's what's up, man.
So did you? I was about to ask you, was Vic there or Matt Shaw was the quarterback?
When I got there, it was Matt Ryan had just been drafted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Matt Ryan just been drafted, you know, and then first game of the season, first snap, first play, you know, he had a pass to Michael Jenkins on like a little skinny post. Touchdown. I like when he did that, I was like, man, this dude gonna have a good career. For his first pass to go for a touchdown, like 75 yards, hit him in stride, like money.
Start off
his career. I was like, man, it's gonna be a good year. We ended up going to the playoffs that year. And ended up losing Arizona.
Was Warwick Dunn still on that team?
No Warwick Dunn. At Michael Turner had came over. Like Jerry's Norwood. Roddy White.
Yep.
The guy who was on defense. Lawyer Malloy.
Yep.
Chris Houston. I think Dominique Foxworth. So you had a couple of guys on that team.
Okay. All right. So I have some footage here. You know, you out in space and making some great plays with the Falcons. Some of the running backs you named earlier, like I forget his name, Adrian Peterson, and running back from the Rams, Steven Jackson. There was a lot of open field tackles covering space. So I'll let the viewers check it out and be the judge. Okay.
Gotcha.
So,
Jamaal Fudge. Yeah, man.
Jamaal Fudge. Yes, sir.
You
You headhunting out there, man.
Yeah.
You was actually playing for blood out there, man. I saw you blast dude on the sideline.
Hey, that's a chip on the shoulder right there. That's a chip on your shoulder, for real.
Yeah,
For
man.
real.
Yeah, that was crazy. I got to start because pregame warm up, the starter got hurt during that game.
Oh.
Yeah, so I got to start out. Yeah, I was like a late fill-in for the starter, and yeah, so you know during the week, if you ain't a starter, you ain't really getting no reps like that.
Okay.
So the step in, I think I had 10 tackles that game. We end up winning. Say, hey, I did my thing, and then came down to it. Now it was Christmas game.
Yeah. Cool.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man?
So you leave you go ahead, KJ.
Yeah, so I tried out for the Saskatchewans, man. I see you played for them, man. That's pretty good. That's Canadian League, right?
Yeah, that's CFL. Yeah, that was up there 2010. Yeah.
Okay.
Saskatchewan Rough Riders.
That's okay. Yeah, man.
Man, have it in the middle of Canada, man. It's flat. The wind just whipped through. It's so cold. But the city like real chill and laid back.
Cool. That's what's up.
That's good, man. That's good. So you went there and then
you take a trip up there, man.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah. That's what's up.
So you left there and you went somewhere else too, right?
Yeah, I ended up so I played in all the leagues pretty much. I went to CFL, arena football. My first stop was in New Orleans with the Voodoo. Just having that experience of arena football, man. It felt good. The game was fast. It didn't last long. A lot of points scored, a lot of defense played. It tests your abilities because everything happened so quick.
That's right.
So I was able to, do my thing and thrive with the Voodoo. Then the following year, signed on with the Jacksonville Sharks. And I got cut 3 times from the Sharks.
Wow.
Yeah, they cut me 3 times. What's up, Al Troy?
What's up, man?
Troy?
They cut me 3 times, but I ended up leading the league in forced fumbles and caused fumbles. Only played 8 games out of an 18-game season. Led the league in forced fumbles.
Go ahead, bud.
Monster that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, man, tell me about though because I played too, man, and I didn't like the receivers get that running start, man. You had to, you know what I mean? Boy.
Oh yeah, you had to be in your game. Pretty much, like I say, you gotta know where your help at and take away one side of the field. Like, hey, you can't come this way and just force you another way. But that high motion ain't no joke, man.
Joke, man.
If you ain't ready for it, it expose you.
Yeah.
All right. Coming full speed right at you, about to step on your toes, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, you ever go over the wall? Because it hurt going over that wall too, man.
I done ran into it.
Yeah.
I done ran into it.
Dang. So I know that's got to be tough, man. You playing with a wall around, you going full speed, tackling another guy.
Yeah, man.
But you kind of figure out the space and know where you can start to pull up. So you kind of figure out the space real quick.
Yeah.
Cool. Because that wall undefeated.
Yeah, it is, man. Ain't nobody took that wall down. At least I haven't seen it.
You already know. So after football, what type of profession did you go into after that?
Man, it got rough. I did so many jobs, man, just to kind of figure out. So you so used to a schedule,
exactly.
Your whole life, and then
talk about that transition for a former player. Please let the people know.
Yeah, so that transition life was real, man. It lasts for me probably about maybe 7 years. Just trying to figure out. You hop into something like, yeah, man, I like this, and then after a while, it's like, but they ain't really doing nothing for me. So you find something else. In the past 3 years, like since 2013, I just been training kids. That's what my passion been at. So I've been developing kids, in sports-specific training. So I've been doing that, as a side gig, and I've been working with communities and schools, so I'm part of the school system, still around kids, helping kids who underage get double promoted and caught up to their right grade. Just still able to, give back and help out. I make the kids earn the knowledge about me. So I don't tell nobody I play football or nothing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you got to earn that knowledge. So I can't just, give you, I play football, this and that, because the first thing you're going to ask how much money you make.
Yep.
But I need to show you how to get there first. Then you can figure out how much money you can make.
That's right.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, man.
That's a good one, man.
What's your advice for the youth coming up right now? Coming out of high school, going into college, or either coming out of college, about to entering their senior year in college. Playing ball.
Just first and foremost, take care of your body.
There you go.
Man, learn how to stretch. Learn how to prioritize your time, because time management is key. Once you get to college, it's all about time management. If you can't manage that time, hey man, you're gonna have a hard time. Being on time to meetings, class, mat drills. So time management is key. And trusting in the process. Don't try to get to the end result too fast. Trust your process and everything that comes along with it. You're gonna learn a lot, good, bad. You're gonna learn how to deal with family. When money comes, you're gonna have to learn how to say no. So it's gonna be a lot of things you're gonna have to learn on the fly. Certain things people not gonna be able to teach you.
That's right.
Just a learning experience. But make sure you have a good circle around you. A good group of friends who really care about you. Want to see you, thrive and do well. If you got a good support system, man, then once everything is over, you have
a T-Dick?
solid foundation to fall back.
He played corner in high school with us, Terrence.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Terrence?
Yeah, former Benedict Tiger. Yes, sir. But I mean to cut you off, big guy. That was great words right there. Exactly what Terrence was saying. So is there any coaches or anybody that help groom and get you to where you're at that you would like to give a shout out to or special thanks to?
It's so many. I don't want to start naming people, forget. But first and foremost, I want to thank my wife for being there with me. We've been together since high school, 2001. So
wow.
She been with me right there every step of the way.
Yeah,
we got 3 beautiful kids, man. So I'm just enjoying being a husband, a dad. And I put everything I do for my family. So I put them first. Sometimes I have to quit a job, to satisfy this family needs. I know I'd be able to pick up something else, but I just kind of do everything for them. And I would say my cousin Roy for getting me started in football. Coach Tank, he got me started in baseball, football. I did everything. He come pick me up, everything. So, Coach Tank, Coach Dish, high school, Coach Adams. Everybody. Coach Al, that's the guy who believed in with the Jaguars. Kept coming to work me out, train me. He just texted me on Father's Day. So just having a great relationship with him. Man, my stepdad Lewis for being there. Hey man, my uncles who been there for me, man. Just everybody who love me genuinely. All that support, man. That's really what gets you through it.
Shoot, I love you too, Fudge. Shoot, man, you my boy, man. My boy, dog. Hey,
what's up, man? That's what's up, man. So, any platforms or any social media camps that you like to work or want people to follow or anything like that?
Man, I ain't really no social guy.
Okay.
Social media guy. I be on here, but people they hit me up, but it'll take me a while to respond.
Okay.
Yeah. Busy man.
Man.
Family come first, for sure.
Yeah, I try, that social media, I try to teach some kids in school too to, learn how to manage their social media, because like a lot of stuff go on there from the fights and everything else. As soon as the fight happened, they quit to record, post it on IG, this, that.
There you go.
Man, y'all just tell it on yourself.
That's it. Pretty much. Tell them what. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you coming on the show, man. It was a pleasure. We would love to have you back. You know what I'm saying? KJ, basically welcome you in to Clemson. He was your guy. took you in. Talk about that a little bit before we leave.
Hey man, that was nice, man. Going from getting picked up from the airport, then they dropped me off to Jersey. Then KJ pull up in his Grand Prix with the Bam minute in the rims.
That's it, baby.
So we riding out, man. But yeah, man, KJ showed me a good time, while I was there, man. Made me feel welcome. Great hospitality. It was great, man. Just having a guy like that as my host, showing me around, introduce me to other teammates like that, man. It was love, man.
Feel at home,
man.
Yeah, definitely.
It's real connections, man. And how do you feel now, talking to KJ on this platform, not after all those years of playing football in college and in the NFL, your guy's still right there and got his own show. How you feel about that?
Yeah, man, it's good, man, because, he went through a transition too, we text, during that time, so, man, it's always been love, the communication ain't all the time, but, we check in, man, so, man, it was, like I say, great to have somebody like that, even if it was one of the other teammates, we probably would have connected as well, man, but, when that 2-7 came around, it just felt like a brother, man. It just felt like somebody from the crib.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to hear. Yes, sir. Hey, you guys have tuned in to another edition of Sports Shop 27. Hey, I'm your host, Jermaine Colter. Right to my far right, got Kevin Johnson, KJ. And tonight we like to thank special guest, former Clemson defensive back, Jacksonville Jaguar, and Atlanta Falcon, Jamaal Fudge. Man, we appreciate you coming on the show, man. Great show, man. Great time.
Thanks for having me.
Great vibes.
Oh, yeah.
No problem. You know it. Hey, until next time, you guys wear your mask. Be safe out there. That's and it's not how you start. It's how you what, KJ?
It's how you finish, man. You got to finish strong.
That's it, man. All right. Everybody take it easy. Peace. One love. Yeah.